what I plan on doing is I'm going to put this in increments of probably 10 minutes because I don't want to lose the footage. But yeah, let's move on. Next is one of my personal favorite compilation discs on the PS2 is Capcom Classics Collection. One of the best. Has Street Fighter. It has Ninja Gaiden, I think. Yeah. Ghouls and Ghosts, Ghosts and Goblins, all that. One of my favorites because it introduced me to some of the retro stuff that I couldn't pick up when I was younger. But yeah, great game. I just love it. Another of my personal favorite fighting games is Capcom vs. SNK 2. One of the best fighters I've ever played, other than Marvel vs. Capcom. But yeah, one of the best. I just can't say more good things about it. Play it. If you're into fighters, if you like crazy shit like on the screen when you're fighting, pick it up because it's pretty quick. Yeah. So moving on is Dragon Ball Z Budokai 2. Played this. It's pretty much any other Dragon Ball game. I'm not a huge fan of it, but I like how they don't change it a whole lot. They just add a little bit more and more. But yeah, pick it up if you're into Dragon Ball because it's pretty good. I played the first one, and that's how I was introduced to the Budokai games, and I thought it was pretty cool from what I've played from it. Next is a useless game to play because it doesn't fucking work anymore. Is EverQuest Online. I never played it when I was a kid. I had a chance, but I didn't own the network adapter nor what internet was back when it came out. But I can't say to recommend this because I don't know if you can still play offline. Put it in the comments if you can still play this online because I'm not 100% sure. It's sealed, so I can't open it. Sealed! Moving on. Okay, luckily we're the footage. Okay, moving on. Fire Pro Wrestling. If you like wrestling games and want to change from like SmackDown versus Raw, then I would say pick this up because it's different. It's over the top, like 2.5D wrestling game. If people know what I'm talking about, or hopefully I'm explaining it right. Pretty good game. Highly recommend it. It has wrestlers that kind of referencing actual wrestlers, but they don't put their actual names. But yeah, moving on. Fatal Fury Battle Archives 1. Again, SNK fighter. I gotta pick it up because it's one of SNK usually doesn't drop the ball on fighters, in my opinion. Next is the Sega Genesis collection. It's alright. I mainly got it for Sonic because I am a huge Sonic fan. If you can see in the background, there's a Sonic poster, but I don't think this is out of frame. But I would say good game. Like all the compilation discs of retro games, I would say right now to pick them up because if you're into retro and don't want to whip out the SNES or whatever you have, I would say pick up the compilation discs because they usually have all the best stuff. Another Sega Classics collection. Like I said, good game. Compilation discs are usually the best. Has Golden Axe. What more can you say? Okay. Ratchet & Clank. Now, I have not played any of these yet. I played a little bit of the first one a long time ago when I was a kid, but I traded it in because it didn't work well. But I would say it's Ratchet & Clank. For those who haven't played Ratchet & Clank, then check it out because it is a good series, and I hope that they do make more of it. I know they have a bunch of them on PS3, but yeah. I do. The reason is that I want to play them in order, and I have the others, but not the first game for some reason. But yeah, moving on. Now, next is a game that I can't play because for those who know, there's some PS2s that don't have they were able to play blue discs, but for some reason, depending on the model, you can't play blue disc games. And this is one of them that I can't play. Is Maximo, but I did play this when I was younger. From what I've seen of it, it looks pretty cool. It's made by Capcom. Pretty cool game. Next is Marvel Ultimate Alliance. Now, I'm a huge fan of the Ultimate Alliance. I would highly recommend if you pick up the PS3 version, the Marvel Ultimate Alliance 2. One of the best because it's based off of Civil War. And if you're into comics, pick up Civil War. And if you don't want to read Civil War, then buy the game, the Marvel Ultimate Alliance 2, because it's pretty much the same. It's a good party game if you want to have friends over. Next is Tomb Raider Anniversary, one of my personal favorites, and only Tomb Raider game I ever beat. I played Tomb Raider 2, I played Tomb Raider Angel of Darkness, I think that's what it's called, even though I thought it was okay. But yeah, Anniversary, this pretty much got me back into Tomb Raider, and who doesn't love Tomb Raider? She has that ass. Camera lady's looking at me like she's gonna F5 me. Next is King of Fighters Maximum Impact. Another fighter, good game. Like I said, SNK, the best. Next is Kingdom Hearts, and Kingdom Hearts, people are thinking like, this is the second one. This is just to let people know. Why don't you have the first one? Well, I found this game cheaper, and I found it for like $5, and back when it was really popular. And what I can say about this game is that it's fucking long. This game is long as hell. And when you're playing like the end of the game, damn man, it gets crazy. But I would say pick it up. If you're into Disney and that whole crossover shit that everybody goes crazy for, pick it up. Next is Justice League Heroes. If you like Marvel Alliance style games, then you're gonna like this because it's pretty much the same. If you were wondering, I'm into comic books too, and who knows, maybe people show interest, I can show some of my comics. But moving on, another game that I picked up in my first game hunting video, The Getaway. Played a good bit of it. I don't really know what to do in the beginning. I didn't see a camera, like kind of a map to guide you, so I was kind of lost on what to do. But from what I played from it, it seems alright. Next is Soul Reaver 2. Now I was playing this a few days ago, and I'm thinking, what the hell am I doing? I remember playing the first game on a demo disc that I still have, and I swear to myself that I will pick up the first game one day. But yeah, I don't know what to do in this game. It's nothing crazy about it. I thought like, I don't know. Next is Scarface. Now I can't say much about this game because I got this on a Facebook deal, and the game doesn't work. Maybe if it works on a PS2 Slim, it possibly could work, but who knows. Next is Onimusha Blade Warriors. Now, people don't really like this game because it's kind of pretty much a Smash Brothers clone, but I personally like it because I'm an ultimate huge fan of Onimusha, and people who haven't played it, I would highly recommend the Onimusha series because it's fucking, in my opinion, I prefer it better than Devil May Cry. The way I describe Devil May Cry and Onimusha is that Devil May Cry is the cool, like, older brother that everybody likes, and Onimusha is the one that, like, oh, it's his little brother that nobody really pays attention to. That's what I think of Onimusha, in my opinion. I feel like it's an underrated game, and I hope one day Capcom makes an HD version of it. Next is Tekken 5, decent game. Street Fighter Anthology, one of the best compilations of Street Fighters. I enjoy it. Has Alpha 3, so on, and I think it has Gem Fighter? Yeah, I enjoy Gem Fighter. Pretty good game. Street Fighter Anniversary Collection. If you like Street Fighter Third Strike, pick it up because it's one of the best games I've ever played. Third Strike, for those who know what Third Strike is, you know that it's one of the best fighting games. And as a bonus, it has the movie in it. It has the Street Fighter movie. And if you want a free movie, pick up the game because it does have it. And we're gonna cut to another part because I don't want to lose this footage. So we'll see you right back.